Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Hey, if you're like me, you've probably got a lot of backpacks. I've got some that I use for commercial work that are big honking backpacks, and they weigh a lot, and I carry a ton of gear. But when I'm out there just hiking on my own, just for a day trip, just want to take a camera and a few lenses, and maybe some snacks and clothes and all that kind of stuff, I would really like something that is the perfect medium-sized day pack for camera use. I've tried a bunch of them over the years, and I'll share why these just don't cut it and why I've found one that is the perfect one, and I am so stoked to share it with you this week. This is my Caseman Backpack. I've used this one for about 5 years, but it just is missing things that would make it the perfect backpack. Let me show you some things that kind of annoy me on this one, and you see commonly on other $100 backpacks. You supposedly put your tripod legs in here, but look at that. I mean, it's just loose, it stretches out, they wobble around, it just doesn't keep things contained. It doesn't have side access. It's got only main compartment access. And if you want to store clothing or granola bars, you've only got a little spot like this, a pocket in the top. I mean, you can't put much in there. And if we open up the main compartment, try and fit something like this, my jacket in here, I've just taken up half the space trying to fit my jacket in here. And here's my other day pack that I've used for a number of years as well. It was a low pro one. It's not bad. Instead of that terrible webbing thing that the other one had, this one has a material, but it's still really loose and stretches out. Not the best. If I want to store clothing or snacks, I've got tons of room in this one. Up the top here, you can throw your clothes in it. It's great. I could probably fit a sleeping bag in there if I wanted to. And of course, this one has side access, which is kind of nice, but it has no main compartment access, just a little side access area. But you can see you can't put much camera gear in here. You can fit way more clothes. So this one was a really minimalist day pack that I just didn't get a lot of use out of, because I could only take a camera, maybe one extra lens, and then my space was all taken up. All right, let me tell you about a backpack that has completely blown me away as far as quality, workmanship, versatility, features. I mean, for a $100 backpack, this thing is incredible. I'm wearing it now. It's the Besnfoto Rolltop Photo Backpack. And guys, I have reviewed products before. This is probably the best value for the money piece of gear that I have ever tested, and I'm not saying that lightly. And even though Besnfoto did send me this, they did not tell me I had to say anything good about it. I could say something bad about it if I wanted to. And I've looked this thing over. I've been using it for a month, and it is just phenomenal. And I can't recommend it enough. But enough of that. Let's start looking at it and seeing why it's such an amazing backpack and value for the money. Let's take a look at the tripod. First of all, well, not the tripod, but what the tripod goes into. You've got your basic strap. Everybody has those. Pull out the Benro Slim, but before I do, notice where those feet are going into. So it's not some cheap mesh like on those other backpacks or what you see on a lot of backpacks. This is a really heavyweight, durable material. And when I was trying this for the past month, I really noticed how my tripod was more locked in here. It wasn't flopping all around like those very loose mesh ones. This one was really solidly in place, and I like that. I don't want it jiggling all around when I'm on the trail. If we flip it over and look at the back here, nice padding on the back. It's got this little strap here, and you might wonder what that is. Well, that, if you're carrying it at an airport or on a luggage, roll-on luggage, the handle can go right up through here, and this can easily fit on. So that's a nice little touch here that you rarely see $100 backpacks incorporating these. I see it on my higher end backpacks, but not this one. Straps are nice and thick, but look at this. See the extra air padding you've got here? I mean, you just don't see that on $100 backpacks. And I can tell you, when I'm using this, you really notice this. It's really comfortable on the shoulders, just not getting any fatigue at all. Chest straps and waist straps are two mandatory things that I absolutely want in a backpack, just to help distribute the load, and it does make it more comfortable for a longer period of time. You've got extra little utility hooks here if you want to attach things as well. Now you might recall I mentioned that the Low Pro that I have only has side access. This one has side access too. I'll just open that up there. And you can see, I mean, it's got a lot more space than the Low Pro. So this is great if I just want to quickly get in and get one different lens or my camera. I'm not going to put a lot of stuff in here, but it just lets me quickly get in and get some gear. I don't use side access a lot, but it's nice to have it when I just need to get a couple of things. This thing right here is just an extra little, I don't know, divider thing they give you. I've been using it for my lenses, so I'll wrap my lens in this and I can store that in. It just gives it a little bit extra support, and that's a nice little touch. I don't know if that's what they intended it to be, but I've been using it for that, and it's a smart idea. Extra little pockets here as well if you want to store some cards or some batteries. If you've never tried a roll top, it's kind of hard to explain why they're so awesome, but for day hiking, they really are good. This one has a metal clasp here that automatically locks in. It's got some magnets on it, which is really nice. Open up the roll top here. So right away, there's the roll top. So look at how much space you've got here. I mean, that's a lot of space. Let's open this up, and you can right away see how much space is in here. I hope you can see that you can check out. If I put my arm in there, I mean, look at, I mean, that's how much space is in here in this roll top. It's phenomenal, and you can put your jackets in there, extra shoes. I'm not kidding you, you could fit a small tent that was really compressed into here, or a small sleeping bag, drone, shoes, food. I mean, it just has so much space in this roll top. I love it. And when I talk about things being so well thought out with this bag, I mean, they've just thought of everything. Look at this. So you don't always have to go in through the top of your roll top. Let's say you want to quickly access something at the bottom. There's a zipper right there. You can reach in and just pull out something at the bottom, and you're good to go. It's great that it has lots of space for clothes, but what use is a backpack if you can only take clothes and not a lot of camera gear? Check out this one for space. We're going to open it up here. Right away, you've got a little safety, I call it a safety net, just so nothing falls out when you first open it up, which is kind of nice. Pull that back, and then just check out all the space that you've got to store camera stuff. I mean, it's phenomenal. There is that little lens wrap thing that I use. This is the area that you can access from the side, and then you've got all these other compartments here for lenses. You've got a rain fly if you need it. These are nice, firm, a little harder dividers, so they're gonna give you more support. They're not like rock hard, they're solid, you know, they're not cheap ones like I've seen in some other bags. But I mean, I can easily take my GH5, I can take 3 lenses, a microphone. It just is so versatile, this bag, and the amount of space that it can take is just, it's incredible. And again, they think of everything. You can access the roll top area from this little flap in here, and you can easily get in there and get a couple of things if you needed to. Small thing, you might not use it a lot, but it's nice to have it when you do. Turning it around, we've got space for a laptop in here. I'm gonna say, you know, about a 15-inch one in there, or a tablet, which a lot of us are using now. You've got a nice storage compartment here for additional batteries, cables, small little reflectors, whatever you want. Other features that I really like are these utility straps that you've got on the back. You can attach them easily here with these little hooks, but you can also take these off. You can configure them different ways, and you can also even put them on the bottom if you want to carry a tripod or clothing or other a light stand or anything on the bottom here, you can reattach them here with these little tabs. So great little feature and well thought out. There's one other thing that makes this bag just a standout in its category, or the best backpack in its category, and this material here is a waterproof material. It's not like my other ones that are all made of nylon, and if it rains, you better get that rain fly out really quickly. This one is waterproof all here. Just remember that the roll top, the canvas part, would not be waterproof, so you're gonna have to get that rain fly out and put it on here if it's pouring rain. But this part is all waterproof, and it's really well made. I've looked over every inch of this thing, like the stitching. That's something I always check out because I think the quality is often in the stitching. You can tell when there's poor workmanship. There's no problems anywhere with the stitching on this, and I've looked at, you know, all over trying to find flaws, and there's just no stitching concerns here. I mean, obviously they care about the product that they're putting out. I would only change one thing on this backpack, only one thing, that would make it a 10 out of 10 for me. Otherwise, I'd give it a 9.99. So like, this is like really a minor thing. But the bottom skid plates here are more of a plastic, and I would love to see them be a little bit more of a rubbery substance. Well, maybe they are rubbery. Maybe we should make that a 10. Well, there's my review on the Besnfoto Rolltop Photo Backpack. This thing punches way above its $100 price tag as far as value goes. Really is an exceptional backpack. You can see I'm 6'3½". This thing is not like really big on me. It's a perfect fit, very comfortable to wear. And for me, the keeper is I can take a lot of camera gear in this backpack, and I can put a lot of clothes if I want to as well. It is, I would say, the perfect $100 day pack and for photography, and that roll top is just exceptional. Everything about this, the workmanship, it's phenomenal. Guys, check it out, the Besnfoto Rolltop Photo Backpack. Hey, if you love this video, hit like, and please subscribe to this channel, and I'll give you more awesome gear reviews and just tips and tricks about what I do in the outdoors for photography and video work. Stay well.